Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Double RPG here, and welcome back to Double RPG Livestream, where we're going to get back on track with more Project Cross Zone on the Nintendo 3DS. In the previous episode, we took care of chapters 5, 6, and 7, and in this episode today, we're going to retrace back to where we left off, and we're going to be taking on chapters 8, 9, and possibly 10. But first things first, let's get everything set up here, so that way, you know, nothing is causing any problems with the 3DS capture screen. But truth be told, there's always going to be problems like this whenever we, come on. But it seems like everything is all set in motion, and we can go ahead and we can get started. So, yep, there's that lovely noise there for the game, Project Cross Zone. So, without further delay, let's go ahead and get into the game. So yeah, we just left off on chapters 5, 6, and 7 in our last playthrough, and in this episode tonight, we are going into chapter number 8, and we'll see how far along we get, but truth be told, we'll probably get to chapters 8, 9, and 10 if I had to wager a guess. Let's see if there's anything new that we can actually equip for our characters, and there's nothing else that is in our possession, so let's go ahead and proceed to the next stage. Alright. And hey, speaking of Street Fighter, there's Ryu and Ken in this stage. Find anyone, Ryu? No one. The place is empty. Ugh, where are we anyway? We were in Roppongi just a second ago. This is nuts. Plus, it feels weird out here. It's like I'm here, but not really here. Oh no. Do you think we're dead? That would be very unfortunate. Ken, here comes somebody! Oh, who in the world could this be? Some little girl with, what equates to be, like, mascot ears, and, seems like the stereotypical, anime mascot archetype. What the? Hey you! Kid! And right before I talk about, what I do content-wise and that kind of stuff, we're just currently going through the cutscene, and once we get everything set with the battle, then I will explain to you what my live stream series is. Well, basically my Twitch channel and all that good stuff. Yo, pretty lady, hold up! What is it? I'm sorry, I think we're kind of lost. Could you tell us what kind of city we're in? It's a world full of mysteries, it is. Naneko is out Nanekoing around trying to solve the mystery, you know? So her name is Naneko. Okay. Kind of a funny name for a little girl with mascot ears. Naneko. That's you? So, you don't know a thing about this place? It's the world. It's the world, it is. Naneko's played before, really. Or wait a minute, is she a character from the Dot Hack franchise? If I had to wager a guess. The world? Oh, you mean that's the name of where we are? But it's a mystery why we're here, it is. A complete enigma in a... Something up? Man, this girl's hard to read. Ken, get back! Her spirit. Something about it's... changed. Sorry to cause you all that trouble. Oh, so now it sounds like Naneko is actually talking with just straight dialect. Or, well, rather, more intellectual dialect. Let's put it that way. My name is Nato. I decipher fate. Yeah, she doesn't seem like a happy-go-lucky child anymore, as she does seem like more, looks like more with maturity and intellectual properties in her persona. Look, are you just trying to mess with us or what? No, I simply thought talking with me would be easier than Naneko. You see, we've been taken in. Whisked away to a vital crossroad in our destinies. We're in a digital world? That's crazy. How'd we get here from Roppongi? Nato, do you know what's causing all of this? Yes, it is the work of the evil Feydooms. The evil Feydooms, huh? The Feydooms? Shouldn't I know what you're talking about? They are the subconscious visions of garbage data shared by humanity. Really? Garbage data shared by humanity. Now, that sounds kind of extreme. The collection of all fear and hatefulness. That is the Feydooms. So, some kind of evil presence created by human beings? To put it simply, yes. These Feydooms were defeated not long ago. But they have gathered in this virtual world. They wait for their resurrection. Resurrection! And hello, Devilman Kaiser. Welcome to the stream. So yes, you caught me at the beginning of playing some more Project Cross Zone, so I will be getting with a lot of you in just a second, as soon as we get through with the opening introductions, that kind of stuff for this level. And Devilman Kaiser, I want to say thank you so much for following me tonight, and thank you for the follow, and definitely stay glued for more of these great live streams that you will not see anywhere else coming from me. Ah, what are these? Ugh, this force I feel. Kin, watch out! Ryu, are you... I'm also playing it if my 3DS would not quit working. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Devilman Kaiser, or should I just call you Devilman? But yeah, keep at it while you're at it, and make sure that you can still try to get your DS working. I mean your 3DS working, because you wouldn't want to, you know, have your 3DS not working to play a great game such as this. Something's wrong. An ill stroke of luck that you are able to feel. Or, you're able to feel it. Just like the Monado. Or just Kaiser? Okay, sure, Kaiser it is. These are Feydooms, though far smaller than they once were. They have yet to regain the full powers they once wielded. And you also own the second game? Hey, I do too. That is another game that I'll actually be taking a look at, you know, sometime in the future, and doing a live stream series on. Project Cross Zone 2, Brand New Layer, or whatever it's called. But yeah, I really hope that we will be getting a third game sometime in the future. I mean, I would really love to see a third game on the Nintendo Switch, if anything, and that would, like, be so dope if that were to ever make it on the Nintendo Switch. We must defeat them at once. Naneko, I'll leave these to you. Oh yeah, Brave New World. Okay, yeah, it's like Brand New World. Where did I get Brand New Layer? I guess I must have had like Bravely Default or Bravely Second on the mind. Oh, Naneko's back. Whoa! My name is not Naneko. My name is Bill or Ted, or you could call me whichever one you want. Whoa! Another mystery is solved, it is. Ryu and Kin both understand the mystery, huh? Sort of. We'll pick it up in the fight. Naneko, you stay back. Naneko's fighting too, okay? Time to transform, it is. Is that your fighting outfit? Whoa, yipers. I really hope that they put Thomas Rogan and Agent G from House of the Dead series. Oh yeah, I would definitely love to see more Sega, Bandai Namco, Capcom, and Nintendo properties in a third game if they were to do another follow-up. And hello there, Fighter Cows. Welcome to the stream, man. You caught me at a good time, you know, getting back to playing more of this game. So yes, we have just met Naneko, or Naneko. Naneko's fought against Feydooms before, you know. Ken and Ryu, the great Naneko is here to save you, so don't worry, really. Well, good. Experience may be key here. Take the lead, Naneko. So, Naneko must be a solo unit who's going to be joining with Ryu and Ken in this fight. Oh well, better get busy. Chapter 8, The Domain of Dreams. But, Fighter Cows, I found out the weird connection crap and that was making my matches lag was the PS4 issue, not my internet. Really? Yeah, because I was really wondering why your PS4 was really just being all stingy with its streaming capabilities, and I just thought that was really kind of weird how you weren't really getting, you know, that stable of a connection when you were playing those online matches in Tekken 7. So I'm glad that you figured out what that was. So hopefully that will actually, you know, make it easier for you the next time when you stream on Monday or next Friday if you decide to stream some more Tekken 7. Anyway, we need to wipe out all enemies, but we're defeated if Ryu and Kin are defeated. Yeah, and it happened to other people too? I guess Bandai Namco must have been having an issue with the netcode or something, the online netcode, that they needed to update it, but I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and fight off against these Feydooms, and I think they're going to be giving Ken and Ryu some really, really bad timing here until everybody else gets here. And hello there, Flame Chocobo, welcome to the stream, so glad that you can make it too. Also, really wish they put Mega Man Zero. Well, you know, Kaiser, there is the possibility that that Zero from Mega Man Zero could actually be coming into if they did a Project Cross Zone 3, like he were to transform into his future self, or have his future self work with his self in Mega Man X or something like that. That'd actually be pretty cool. It's like the Battle of Zeros. Both Zeros represent absolute nothingness, which is what Zero is represented as in the Mega Man X and Mega Man Zero games, as well as Sigma in Mega Man X. Anyway, let's go ahead and defend against this and see how much we can hold ourselves out until we get backup to arrive. So, how was DBZ Abridged Episode 60? Really, if anything, I have not seen DBZ Abridged Episode 60 quite yet, but if anything, I will be watching that as soon as the stream is finished. But I took the liberty on actually trying to improve the quality of my stream with making good use of my GPU inside my PC, so that way the stream will actually be more stable instead of, you know, just like pausing whenever dropped frames occur, but instead of that happening, you will actually see more of the frame rate just kind of go down until it gets stable again, and then the frame rate should go back to being stable once it bypasses all that. But anyway, let's go ahead and fight off against this Feydoom while we're at it. And it looks like Naneko is not going to give us any assistance as a solo unit. Oh, wait a minute, she actually is a solo unit. And yeah, these Feydooms are... Alright, we got a KO on that. Why are these green orbs when they're called blue? You know, that's a good question. Or they could be teal colored. You never know. But yeah, Flame Chocobo, I will be watching Dragon Ball Z Abridged Episode 60 once as I complete my live stream tonight. And hey, would you look at that? The rest of the gang are here from the previous episode in Chapter 7, where we were fighting off against Skaith with the help of both Kite and Black Rose. Good, we made it back to the root town. This is Mac Anu, the Aqua City. Oh, so we're in the Aqua City now in .hack. Okay, well that's cool. I do remember the Mac Anu, the Aqua City, because I did play the .hack quadrilogy, the original quadrilogy that came out back in the day. Naneko and her consonant Nanoda. So I guess her consonant Nanoda, that's in Japanese with how she speaks or whatnot. I guess it was. That teleport was quite a surprise. Yeah, you're kidding me. You aren't kidding. I thought we were going to the city. What are these enemies doing here? Yeah, what are these spiking things? And those spheres? They look pretty, but they're making me feel very uneasy. Wait, is that Ryu, Ken, Akira? Am I happy to see you? You said it, but Jean and Xiao Yu aren't with you? Oh no. Oh no! Did they get zapped somewhere too? Also, the Kurian house makes an appearance in the games. Oh, okay, that's cool. Uh-oh. You don't know where they are? Ah, Chun-Li, and a few more familiar faces too, I think. If that's a Shinra agent with you... If that's a Shinra agent with you guys, then I guess we're wrapped up in some pretty serious stuff. Oh, you're not kidding there, Ken. Or you're talking about Reiji. There's something real fishy going on, that much I'm sure of. And there's Xiaomu going along with Reiji. Who's that cat ear girl with you? Wait, those are cat ears that Naneko has on her? Naneko is Naneko, okay? Nanoda. Nothing mysterious there, Nanoda. Or, I guess her constant word of Nanoda is based on one of the words that she tends to say quite often through her sentences. I mean, if you want a good example, then think of Deidara from Naruto, who always, whenever he would always speak in sentences, he would always end off with that that like moaning sound. It's like, It's like, Naneko is a Naneko, okay? Nothing mysterious there, you know? Nothing except your speech patterns, at least. We just met her in town. She's got some kind of weird set of powers. An illegal PC? Or not? Meow! It's Kite and Blackrose of the Dot Hackers! It is, really! And there's Leanne. Boy, I didn't realize you guys were celebrities in this world. It certainly makes things easier at times like these, I suppose. You also want Rick Taylor and the Terra Mask from Splatterhouse to appear in the third game. Oh, you aren't kidding there, Kaiser. I would definitely love to see them make an appearance. If they were to make an appearance in the third game, I would pretty much have to say that Rick and the Mask from Splatterhouse, either they could be a pair unit or they would have to combine together to become a solo unit. That's the only logical explanation I could think of that they could work if a third game were to be created. So, Naneko, you're on the world too? You can defend yourself, right? I kick butt, you know. Nanoda. Oh, some more of these orbs. And oh my god, things are going to get hairy in this fight. Oops. Guess we attracted some more attention. And they can have all the splatter moves. Oh, yes, definitely. Wow, I've never seen so many monsters here in a root town. And if anything, Kaiser, they would have to stick to the original incarnation of Rick, because I don't think they would want the reboot Rick to actually appear in Project Cross Zone 3 if he's going to have to sever his arm to use as a weapon. Because, you know, he can actually sever his arm to use as a weapon and do all sorts of grotesque stuff. And, you know, that definitely seems like one game I definitely want to try out for, especially when Halloween comes, because I definitely need to pick up the Splatterhouse reboot again. Wow, I've never seen so many monsters here in a root town. What about that Aura girl you mentioned? Will she be okay? She's not here, and it'd probably be too dangerous to call for her. Well, whatever. Guess we gotta clean up the town before anything else. I don't know who all these enemies are, but here it goes. Alright, allies are all wiped out, so looks like all the allies are gonna have to work together, so we're going to have to make good use of our skill abilities if we're going to get out of this fight alive. And I can't even reach any of the enemies where Kite is, but that's alright. We'll make good use in, you know, separating everybody in split paths so that way they can actually, you know, help out Ryu and Ken while they go up on the forward path, and while the others, they take either a left or right path against these guys. So yeah, this is definitely one of the things when it comes to JRPGs. You want to make sure that you're being very strategic with your planning. I mean, it's the same thing with an RTS game, and if you want a good example, then take a look at a game like Final Fantasy XII Revenant Wings, especially with how that game actually works itself as a tactics game as well as an RTS type of experience, where you have to be very specific with your planning on how you actually want to get through the specific parts of the game in order to progress forward. Oh yeah, I definitely want to see a sequel to the reboot if they ever could do one, Kaiser. It'd be like a dream come true, if you ask me. And yeah, but the thing is, I don't think that Bandai Namco is going to even return to doing another Splatterhouse game because of seeing how bad the sales were for the game when it released. And honestly, I do think that meddling with I mean, Bandai Namco meddling with Bottle Rocket in the first place was definitely a really bad move, because they really should have given him the free reign to actually develop the game as they saw fit. Okay. Reading the review is more skill. Okay, that's okay. Let's get it on. And hello, Sanity Plays. Welcome to the stream. It seems like it's been a while since I actually saw you, so it's good to see that you're actually in the stream again. So definitely welcome back to some more Project Cross Zone goodness. Having a really fun time tonight playing this again. It's always a blast playing a crossover game such as this, because it just brims with so much quality. Am I using an emulator, Sanity Plays? No, I'm actually using the 3DS capture software that I actually downloaded from 3dscapture.com, because my 3DS actually has a capture card on it, so that way I can actually capture footage from the 3DS to my computer, naturally, if you were to say it. So yeah, that's how I can be able to, capture, use the capture footage, or the capture software, to display the footage of this game on here. I know you can actually stream 3DS game with stream 3DS games with a streaming app, a Wi-Fi streaming app, but truth be told, I think you need newer models of the 3DS to actually do that kind of thing. Anyway, defend. Jeez. They're going to pull out they're not pulling out all the stops. How would you feel if Sony CEO says PlayStation is the best place to play games? Oh, God. I think it was Jim Ryan who made that statement, because it did seem like it came from a UK article that I read earlier, Flame Chocobo, and they're still being that... they're still being that damn adamant about crossplay, and I'm sorry, but their stance when it comes to crossplay has just been completely abysmal, because crossplay is definitely a very mandatory thing when it comes to making sure that you maintain sustainable growth within gaming communities and all that. And if anything, Sony is really, really dropping the ball. And I know a lot of people like to say that Nintendo is falling behind with the times, but when you take a look at things very modernly, yeah. It's just that that they're not accepting crossplay. They really need to accept more crossplay if they actually want to succeed. Because if they don't do that for the PlayStation 5 coming up, then I will feel that that's going to be their big hubris, and that's why sales of the PlayStation 5 are possibly going to suffer. And hello, Marocels. Welcome to the stream, and you say you're a PC Master Race member. Oh, cool. Well, I do enjoy PC games, and I do play PC games as well, so we definitely do share something in common. And by doing a petition, if anything, I want Namco Bandai to actually continue the Splatterhouse reboot project, or to make a sequel continuation series to Splatterhouse by doing a petition. And I think it was Kenichiro Yoshida that said that. Oh, Kenichiro Yoshida, so it's not Shuhei Yoshida. Well, if anything, then I'd say that's that's really bad. I have myself a PC, a PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, as well as a Nintendo Wii U and a 3DS. Actually, two 3DSs. Original OG 3DS, as well as a new Nintendo 3DS XL. Anyway, let's get back at the action here. I think I've talked too much. Because, well, that's what everybody's come to see, is the gameplay. I like and grew up with the console. You like and grew up with the console, though. Or if you're talking about the PlayStation lineup, yeah, the older PlayStation lineups, such as the PlayStation 1 and the PlayStation 2, they're still really well-made consoles, and they still are just incredible. I have a good idea. This isn't the time for that kind of talk. I'm sorry that your 3DS XL broke there, Kaiser. Hopefully, you can actually get a new one, or you can just save your money and get yourself like a new Nintendo 3DS XL. But I really just want to play Pokemon again. Well, I definitely can feel you there, but if anything, you probably want to get a Nintendo Switch. If you're going to want to get into Pokemon with the new generation that's coming out next year. Anyway, defend. And you got enough money? Well, hey, that's cool. If you got enough money to do that, then by all means, don't even hesitate to actually make, you know, to try and get a new Nintendo 3DS XL. Or you can get yourself a new Nintendo 2DS XL if you don't have the money. I mean, if you don't like the 3D effect. Alright, oh yeah, Bon, the fake JoJo's Bizarre Adventure character. I hope that isn't all your Okay, so we need to... Oh, right! I forgot that we actually, you know, took down a lot of hit points for this, monster. So, yeah, I think we're okay to actually finish it off as is and then just get the good amount of experience. So, you actually like the 3D effect and that makes it more enjoyable? I mean, yeah, I can definitely see where you're coming from. I mean, certain 3DS games actually are more enjoyable when the 3D effect is on, but at the same time, I think nowadays, a lot of people are tending to forget that it's a thing, because they moved on to other things. But of course, when it comes to that kind of stuff, I mean, the whole 3D thing did come off as a gimmick to a lot of people's eyes. Alright, Mr. Frank West. Frank West them, or get them Frank Wested. Yes! And I may be a little rusty when it comes to me trying to actually get the critical attacks in again. I actually never forget, because the thing with me, I would never forget anything. Oh, okay. Oh, that sounds... Oh, yes, Cienko. Yes, she's a great character in Darkstalkers. Although I wish they would utilize more characters in the Darkstalkers series, aside from people like Morrigan, Felicia, Cienko, as well as, well, what's her name? Lilith? Because I actually want to see more of maybe people like Bishaman or Talbane, you know, those kinds of people. Because, you know, I really do think that the Darkstalkers are primed for another comeback. Get that solo unit in so we can actually take care of this, yeah, like a Generation Darkstalker. Well, if anything, if I do plan on doing a, you know, playthrough of, like, any of the Darkstalkers games, then it's probably going to be through Darkstalkers Resurrection, because I actually do have that game on my PlayStation 3. But the thing is, I would have to get a new fight stick, because the fight stick that I use for my games is only compatible with my Nintendo Switch as well as the PC. Oh yeah, we will need to get Tronbon in on the action. Oh, it wasn't enough to take it down? You also love the House of the Dead. Oh, cool. But when it comes to House of the Dead, probably my favorite thing is Typing of the Dead, based on House of the Dead 2. Because that's a lot of fun. I just love this music from Resonance of Fate. You know, I wish that was a game that actually got utilized more when it comes to you know, JRPGs as a new Resonance of Fate game, because I really thought that Resonance of Fate was really underrated. Yeah, they did make a new House of the Dead game. I totally forgot about that. I think the last one I played was House of the Dead 4, but that was a long, long time ago. Oh, we got some free critical hits in. Yeah, we'll go ahead and end off this enemy in great style. We did it! We won! That's all she wrote. Yeehaw! That's my Gemini Sunrise for you, who's from Texas. That's a really funny thing, too, is like that Sakura Tyson or Sakura Wars is actually multicultural, so some of the characters actually come from different parts of the world. Like for Gemini Sunrise, she actually comes from America. She was originally born in Texas, but is actually from New York. Yeah, this new game takes place between House of the Dead and 4 and 3. Are they really treating House of the Dead 3 like it's the last game in the series? Because that's like pulling a Street Fighter 3 in that regard, where they just like to not want to go forward with the story of Street Fighter after 3. Because, if anything, after Street Fighter 5, when they go into Street Fighter 6, they need to make the story go forward with Street Fighter 6 taking place after Street Fighter 3. Because, seriously, enough's enough. But still, a House of the Dead 5 that takes place after House of the Dead 4 and 3. Unless if you were talking about House of the Dead Overkill, but that's a whole other scenario. Oh, right. I need to be using those skills, shouldn't I? I can't even get any good distance to actually attack you, so looks like we're not going to be able to do any damage to that one. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, for those of you who are not familiar with my live streams, I mostly do live streams on Japanese role-playing games, and I do live streams on a multitude of a lot of other genres, whether it be adventure, fighting games, action, hack and slash, anything. So, but if anything, if you like variety when it comes to retro and modern games with those different types of genres that I play, then you definitely have come to the right place. Oh, I didn't even see that treasure chest there. And looks like Kite and Black Rose are getting seen about, if you know what I'm talking about. Oh, they're playing the Street Fighter 4 theme right there. Oh, boy. I think that's my dog that jumped down. You probably saw her jump down. She always has a really bad knack in wanting to do that because I don't know whether or not if she gets bored or if she's just wanting some attention or if she needs to go out or that kind of stuff. But it does tend to get my goat sometimes when, you know, she's resting on my bed and she just all of a sudden seems to interrupt me at the most precise moment when she wants to. Oh, the House of the Dead Overkill takes place before the first game in the story timeline. Oh, okay, that's cool. So basically, it's like House of the Dead 0, if you were to put it in that regard there, Kaiser. Man, Akira, you're gonna need to get some more action, man. Let's get... Oh, I can't even do anything now. Let's get our support in, so that way we can actually get some good damage onto this thing before finishing it off. There we go. Got some good damage right there, and I love it. Basically, the House of the Dead story timeline starts with basically House of the Dead Overkill, House of the Dead, House of the Dead 2, House of the Dead 4, Special House of the Dead, Scarlet Dawn, and House of the Dead 3. Okay. I did not know that. But then again, I really haven't played House of the Dead for quite a while because it seems like Sega has been secretive for quite a while when it comes to their past franchises. But it seems like now they're actually starting to make a comeback as with their with their older franchises making a return for modern times. I mean, if you take a look at the recently announced Streets of Rage 4 this past week, yeah, that was really awesome, and that's something I'm definitely looking forward to when that comes out. But truth be told, I will actually be playing some of the Streets of Rage, well, I think all 3 Streets of Rage games on my channel before Streets of Rage 4 comes out, so that way you'll get a good idea of what that series is like. And I know that my good buddy Fighter Chaos actually did that. And if you don't know who he is, he's a member of the Geek Fighters, which I'm a part of, and he did all 3 games on his live stream channel, which is twitch.tv/FighterChaos, and he live stream those games for himself. And, you know, I would have to say, for someone like me, I definitely need to, you know, give my own take on them and, you know, try to get through them as they are. All right. Let's get that cross attack working here. Man, that seemed like that kind of blows. It really does suck when you get those enemies up in the air and when the cross attack actually happens, because you actually want to try to keep them on the at ground level as much as you can, because that way you can actually get more hits. If you get the good ending of the House of the Dead 3, the same masked figure appears signaling the idea of a new House of the Dead game coming out. Well, yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, yeah, I mean, if you want any, I mean, if you take a look at something like Street Fighter 3, how they seem like they hint on continuing the series chronologically after that game, they would do that, but the thing is that they are not doing jack squat at this time, because they're just still wanting to make games that take place before Street Fighter 3, and I really am not a big fan of that. Getting some really awesome eye candy visuals that we're seeing with the combat right now. And I love it. Guess there's no need to collect a core here, eh? And Lindo, I forgot about you. More of these buffoons, and oh my god, it's the freaking what do you call it? Looks like, what do you consider Ainz as an animal? He doesn't really look like anything. I would say a bull, but we already have a bull demon. If anything, I would say like a deer demon or a stag demon of some type. Haha, behold, the Belanos brothers. Ugh, there's still more of them? There's still more of them? Oh, hey, I know some of you. Ah, it's those monsters again. Ooh, hey, there's my one-strap beauty queen. Oma? Wait, no. We saw them with some Oma minions over at Milady's mansion. Yeah, Mii's mansion, and later at Roppongi. Hey, you freaks! What the hell did you find your way in here? That's for me to know, and you to get out of my way. Oh, he is a horse? Okay. Because they already have like a horse demon and a bull demon. I really can't consider Ainz as a horse demon. I mean, it's really hard to. We've got other business. So you weren't pursuing us? You know, this might just be the quick solution to all our problems. First, we take care of stuff. Then, we take the Koryuji girl back with us. Wait a second, you can't just do that to me! Wow, Mii, you're a popular gal. I'm not trying to be. Yeah, you are kind of a popular gal if you ask me, especially with how you look, lady. Yeah, with that get-up. Bet those Faedooms would come in pretty handy too. I don't know who you think you are, but don't you dare mess with them. Man, this is starting to get complicated. I say we beat them up and try to get some info out of them. So yeah, it looks like our main objective now is to defeat both Ainz and Dre Belanos, or at least one of them. But if anything, we're going to defeat the rest of these Faedooms, as well as the monsters that are roaming about, so that way we can actually, you know, get to keep the spoils for ourselves, with whatever spoils that they are working on. There we go. We got that one down. I wish I had a better grasp of the situation. What? I've always got my eyes peeled for anything! Sure you do, Black Rose. Sure you do. So sad that Bruce Dynamite is not here to give us a hand, because he, you know, his assistance could be greatly appreciated at this time. And in case if you or if you don't remember Bruce McGurvin or whatever his name is, from Dynamite Cop, then yeah, he's the one who was with Chun-Li and Morrigan from before, being the solo unit in the prologue. So yeah, basically the guy who's supposed to be John McClane from Die Hard Arcade, where it's now called Dynamite Cop. I also decided to make a fanfiction crossover of Resident Evil and House of the Dead series to make Resident Evil the Cypher Reinhardt series. Now that would actually be very interesting if, you know, how you could manage to pull that off there, Kaiser. Oh, what both Zephyr and Leanne are doing is reminiscent to the opening of Resonance of Fate. Wasn't that made into an anime? What was made into an anime? Ouch. Anyway, we're done here. Actually, can we destroy these pots? Yes, we can break them. Do we have any... Oh, there is a treasure chest over there. I better grab it real quick while we're at it. It was pretty easy. Yeah, it was pretty easy. I just make a disclaimer, and that's it. Anyway, go ahead and take care of the Fiend Menra here. Oh, Dynamite Cop. Oh, I'm not even sure. Probably. If they did, then that's actually pretty cool that they were able to pull something like that off. But Dynamite Cop, or aka Die Hard Arcade, it's still one of the best beat-em-ups that you'll ever find done by Sega. Now, too bad they couldn't keep the Die Hard name. I mean, if anything, where they use the name of a property for something that's not in relation to that specific property, then, you know, you could take a look at Die Hard Arcade, or you could take a look at the Alien vs. Predator game that was done by Capcom, the coin-op beat-em-up. Definitely one of the best games that you'll ever find for something like that. And yeah, you think you saw something like that? Oh, hey, that's cool. Oh, cool, got a good critical in. And I think Ryo was able to get the critical, and then we were able to put that enemy down into the grind. I just want to go back home and relax. I'm sure you do, me. Koryui, or Koryuji, whatever your name is. I think they only dubbed, not sub. Oh, okay. Now that's interesting that they did a dub and not a sub. You figured that they would. I mean, when it comes to animes, OVAs, and that kind of stuff, it's always imperative that they have a dub and a sub of that property. Defend. We'll try to take you down with, like a cross, ability. But, geez. I think we're going to need to use something to heal everybody's hit points, because this is really getting ridiculous with these guys trying to take us down greatly. Okay, go ahead and, oh, hey, there's 2 treasure chests. Oh, Adventurer Broadsword. Okay. Now that's awesome. Oh, I can't even destroy this. Oh, well, I can destroy, I think, that barrel or something, but I'll have them get that one item in that treasure chest, while everybody else, they begin to make their way towards the middle. Because it was only made for American release outside of Japan. You know, that's actually kind of interesting. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of properties that seem like they were made for Japan that only got released in the West. If anything, I'd probably say that Batman well, no, I was gonna say Batman Ninja, but I think that was made for Japanese release too. But yeah, that doesn't seem like there's a lot of properties in Japan that actually. Okay, so there's nothing in there. There's not a lot of properties that seem like they've been made for Japan that only released in the West. If anything, I think there needs to be more of that. Although they are actually doing more when it comes to Japanese animes with getting the dubs out a lot faster. Well, along with the Japanese version. Okay, so I feed green herbs to everybody, so that should definitely help them out for the rest of this fight. Hopefully. Well, it was made for both Japanese and American release. Yeah. Come on there, whatever your name is. I'm gonna need your full attention. Oh, this is bad. With how that thing is placed. That is really, really bad. Really, really bad. But there are certain games that were made in Japan that actually were only released in America. That I do know of. I know that, I think there were some Capcom games made back during the days of the NES and SNES that actually were only released in America and not anywhere else in the world. Though I actually love the American release of Batman Ninja. Oh yeah, Batman Ninja, that was a phenomenal DC animated movie. I would have to definitely say it's one of my favorite animated flicks that I've seen this year. Really great stuff. Alright, now we got that KO'd. Let's go ahead and end off this enemy in style. Kogoro Tenzai, Master of Tenzai Ninjutsu, is here. Defend. Gosh. These guys don't even let up, do they? But then again, they're enemies, what can you expect? Experienced trainer. I'm pretty certain that's gonna be good for something. Okay. Oh, kick! Oh boy, I'm getting flashbacks to the Cell Juniors in Dragon Ball Z. How was the concert? Great. Alright, I'll see you in the morning. Night-night. Okay, anyways. Let's get back to where we were. And T-Titans and Judas Contract. The Judas Contract. I haven't really seen any of the other DC animated flicks. I know there's one that I need to watch, which is The Death of Superman, because I heard that The Death of Superman was actually a really good one, too. Where they pretty much did like a New 52 rendition of that storyline. Oh, who was that in the background there? Just a family member of mine who came down to visit. I can hone my kung fu in this battle. And honestly, it seems like it's a common occurrence that she would show up in my stream all the time. But, you know, it's okay. Oh, she seems nice. Oh, yeah, she's nice. Yeah, I mean, I really have a good family and all, so I really do, you know, I really do enjoy, and I'm very thankful to have a great family, like, or, you know, have a great family member like her. I probably should have been taking advantage more of their abilities and that kind of stuff, but I'm okay. Let's put the smackdown on this thing's candy bottom, shall we? Hey, we got a KO on it. Well, Kaiser, if you want to know who that was my mother. Yeah, she just came by to, you know, see how I was doing. Well, yeah, I really don't talk about my family that much either. I mean, that's more of a private thing it's more of a personal thing, if anything. Man, we've been still stuck on this chapter for almost an hour. Man, I thought we would be long done with this chapter by now. I mean, you know, there are times when I really like to help out my family and that kind of stuff, but that's as far as I'll go. Alright, Ryu, Ken. Oh, it's your grandmother you don't talk about. Is it basically like one of those things where basically some animosity between you and her? I can definitely see where you're coming from there, Kaiser. If that's what you're talking about. But yeah, I will say my mother is a very nice lady, and we love each other greatly. Oh, your grandmother isn't with you anymore? Oh. I see. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, Fist of Fire. Let's heal that up. Yeah, I think we're good right there. No, it's not that you hated her. Well, I don't think it's a good thing to hate a family member because that would make you no different than some petty thug who doesn't really give a crap about anybody. And we don't really even want anything like that to happen. Oh, absolutely there, Kaiser. I just want to listen to this theme real quick. This is the boss battle theme from Resonance of Fate. Ah. Oh, you just don't like? Okay. Well, that's a lot better. I mean, if it's somebody you don't like, then hey, that's totally understandable. Anyways. Oh, when I get to know her? Oh, hey, at least, you know, there is something good out of that, if you don't mind me saying. I mean, it's very nice if you actually get to know her. I mean, yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, let's go ahead and take care of these. Anyway, I probably should be paying attention to the action that's, Man! I'm not really getting any, you know, cross techniques or anything like that. You figure I would, but, oh, now the game finally decides to actually do that. Thanks, game. Alright, so... Let's see what the... Energy Canteen... Principles of Investigation... Okay. So when I'm playing a game like this, just so you guys know, you want to make sure that you're actually taking advantage of the skills that each character has on them. Master's Teachings. Okay. Maybe that's actually going to be good for when we go on up against another enemy. Usually one thing I know about hate is that hate can lead to sadness. Sadness leads to depression, and sadness leads to despair, and despair leads to darkness. Yeah. I mean, that's a very you know, that is a very true thing when it comes to real life, and it even is something that you actually see in other mediums too, whether it be movies, TV shows, music, or even video games for that matter. Skill. Oh, I can't even use a skill because we're low with our cross points. Trying to get the timing down right so that way we can actually, you know, do more damage, but it's not always going to work. And even like in Danganronpa, oh boy, Danganronpa. Danganronpa, I mean, I don't mind it, but when it comes to between that game series as well as the Ace Attorney series, I always go with Ace Attorney because of its witty charm and just its great story writing. Or basically like Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is definitely more relatable in that matter. Well, here they come. You always go with Zero Escape? Oh, hey, that's actually a pretty good one. Alright, now we got some cross going here, so that way we can actually get this stuck in one place. Because you enjoy a good puzzle? Oh, yeah. That's why I also enjoy the Ace Attorney games so much, because they actually have great puzzle solving when it comes to their investigations and that kind of stuff. So that way it actually gets you one step closer to the truth and actually, you know, saving your client who is being accused of, you know, of a crime that he or she did not even commit. That's something, you know, I may have to try as a live stream series, like do a puzzle game or something. But I have to pick a good one. I know that a live streamer suggested to me, which I think was Highly and Joe's when I was doing my Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle live stream back on Monday night, or Sunday night, that he explained to me that playing Puyo Puyo Tetris is actually a great puzzle game, either on the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, or even PC, or even the Xbox One, whichever one that you play it on the most. And I will definitely be playing a Castlevania game when when October comes. If anything, I would definitely be playing Super Castlevania 4 first, because this is definitely my favorite Castlevania game of all time. And that still is a true and and a warm and good fact to this day. That Super Castlevania 4 is a really great game. And yeah, you're absolutely right, Kaiser, that everybody who really enjoyed the Castlevania Netflix series, they are definitely looking forward to Season 2 when that releases very soon. I really like the first season with what they showcased, and it's just that series has so much potential to actually be a great Netflix series, and it definitely shows in the first season. Okay, so I can't even attack this enemy. Not even close. Kakuo wa ii? Oh, I hope you're ready for this. I know we are. And this is going to be very easy for us to get down. And you even watch Devilman Crybaby? I know there are a lot of people who can't even stand the manga Berserk, but they honestly think that that Devilman Crybaby is actually more tolerable to watch than Berserk because of all the grotesque stuff that actually happens in that series. It's like, it's that when it comes to Berserk, it's just like limbs falling off, decapitations, and assault in every single angle possible, and it's just, ugh. It's like, I really don't know how anybody can stomach through a property like that, whether it be the manga or the anime, or any of the animes. I mean, I could stomach some of the others, but unless if it's like in a tongue-in-cheek sort of way. Alright, cool. Got them. But, like, certain things that go in a tongue-in-cheek sort of way, I actually like that a lot better when it comes to that, you know, level of violence. Which, I don't know, I wasn't in the in for the art direction in Devil May Cry Crybaby, but it was into it because they kept it true to the manga. Oh, hey, yeah. And wasn't it Go Nagai who actually worked on Devil May Crybaby, since he also worked on Violence Jack, which Violence Jack is one that I can hardly stomach to watch. It's really hard to find certain material that actually stays true to the manga because they'll just do all sorts of means to make, you know, alterations to the original source material in certain animes. And honestly, I kind of find that to be disheartening because, honestly, staying true to original source material can actually make a property do much better in its native home country. And if you'd see why I didn't like The Killing Joke, its animated adaptation so much, was because of the first 20 to 30 minutes of that movie, which had nothing to do with The Killing Joke. That stars the Joker. Oh boy. Golden Sash. With the 1987 and 2000 OVA, I liked it for the art style being true to the manga. Characterization and story plot doesn't actually sit right with me. I mean, yeah, I don't even understand to that degree why certain things can't actually, you know, just follow original source material very well. Because, you know, a lot of properties could actually do well, or actually do a lot better if they just followed the certain property, the original manga of their properties really well, so that way they'd actually be really great experiences in the end. I mean, I can understand them creating fillers so that way they can fit within the constraints to actually get the story to play out within that certain length for however they, you know, elongate a season. But at the same time, I'm like, what's the point? Alright. Time to get this fat cat back in the grind. It feels right. Oh. As long as it feels right, then that's all that matters, right, Kaiser? Yeah, it looks like these guys are going to take a while to defeat. Oh, of course they would counter us. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna need everybody to take down these guys. Mercy. Count, or defend. Ria! Alright, let's go ahead and do some... Oh, let's go ahead and take care of this one, since we're close to the treasure chest. Wow, I have never seen us, you know, fail in trying to defeat a character like that when you put it up in the air for that long. My goodness. So, you had this idea, you say? Ikoyo? Thank you, Miss Chun-Li. Okay. Well, time to put this cat to sleep if we can, but truth be told, they're probably going to retreat after we defeat this enemy. Shadow Blade, spinning ball to kick! Ooh. For a potential fanfiction prequel and sequel to Cyborg 009 versus Devilman. Now that actually sounds very like a unique idea. I would definitely love to see how that turns out, if you ask me, Kaiser. Man, I didn't even think this live stream would go on that long. I mean, especially with this level, that is. I didn't even know that these enemies would be really that hard to take down. I really honestly thought we would be, like, in the middle of Chapter 9. Okay, we get a treat out of that. But it's time for us to see if we can actually do something about this kitty cat. Alright, let's do the Forbidden Art, the 5 element seal. Actually do a lot more damage to this putty cat. I thought I saw a putty cat. I did see a putty cat. And we're putting this putty cat back into the grinder because, yeah, we need to do a lot of damage to it if we're gonna be able to win this fight. Ooh, this is bad. Golden Sash. Ouch. Dang! Item. For one ally. Kogoro and me, they desperately need it. Oh, God. Get some skill. Freely run freely between enemies and nullifies ZOC. There we go. Gosh, you are very, very brutal there, Dre. Defend. Yeah, get over here and give everybody a helping hand, you guys. Normal attack range +1. Well, that won't be able to work. Alright. This actually seems like it's a good spot where we can actually get more damage done to him. There we go. But still, not enough to actually take down a lot of its hit points. It's taking down a lot of our hit points, if anything. Gosh, give them a pizza. I seriously don't want anybody dying on my watch. Ooh, bad. Oh, nice critical. Yeah, very good. That we can actually counter with that critical right there. Yeah, so take advantage of those criticals by all means if you're playing this game. That is going to save you a headache, rather. Alright, Kogoro and me, get over here. Yeah, the Street Fighter's helping hand. Alright, Metsu Hadoken and Shin Ryuken. There we go. Oh, beautiful eye candy from both Ryu and Ken. But I don't know if this is going to defeat this guy really quickly. If it does, I'd be happy. It does get him! Nice! But they're close to level 11, so they're our highest party member in terms of levels. Our work is done here, Dre. The boundary lines are broken down enough. Huh? Come on, we ain't finished here yet. Sure we are. Look at this, man. Real and man-made worlds all mashed together. I was itching for more of a fight, but whatever. Alright, they get out of here. What are those beastmen doing here? So those were the guys who stole that stone from your mansion? Yes, I never forget them. Are they part of some kind of group? Well, you're not too far from the truth there, Elisa. With all the troops they brought in, it has to be a pretty big one. Uma, maybe? You know, the group of monsters that Fox Girl mentioned? That pair had some Kama Itachi from Uma with them over at the mansion. That and they really wanted to kidnap me, apparently. But what for? Well, I've never seen them before. Well, I mean, we'll have to investigate this. Definitely. Okay, so that's the sum total of everyone's info, right? We're in a video game world, huh? No wonder none of this seems real. Yep, with the different portals that you can take to go to different places. So, you better believe it, kid. And now, people from all these different eras are being thrown together. What a pain. How are we supposed to unravel all of this? We can't leave Fenrir unattended to forever, you know. I'm probably marked down as MIA by now, yet again. MIA? Missing in action! How could you not know that, Cienko? Missing in action. Disappeared in the midst of battle, in other words. Speaking of MIA, where are the people we were with aboard the Bermuda? Hard to say from here. Either way, we still have a lot left to accomplish. True, Ryu and Ken are alright. That just leaves Jean and the others. Don't forget about my bud, too. Yes, the one from rival schools. Yeah. She is a Chinese vampire. If you're talking about Morrigan, then I guess so. We can't let them use these Fey-dooms for their evil schemes. We're getting more party members to join us. I know you all want to go home, but what about us, huh? If we can't log out, we're gonna be stuck here forever too! Aura, if you're watching us, please show yourself! Oh, Kite? Oh, Morgan is a succubus, but if you're talking about Cienko, yes, she is a Chinese vampire. Black Rose. What's that? Some kind of ghost? No, that's just a good old Aura from .hack. Aura! Yes, there's Aura. Thank heavens you're all safe. Aura, do you have any idea what's going on in the world? Make sure that Cubia doesn't actually come this time, because, you know, when we try to talk to Aura, we always have to go fight against Cubia in some form. And Cubia, ugh, God! And Dmitry Maximov was the reason for Cienko for being that way. Thought she was Scottish. Cienko? I think she's more, Eastern. We can't log out, and now people from the real world are stumbling in here. From the real world? Via real digitalization? Hold it there. Before we bust out the lingo, can you tell me who you are? Oh yeah, so this is Aura. And yeah, it's canon to the Darkstalkers timeline. Hopefully they would build upon that more if a new game were to be made, but it's kind of hard to say when a new game will actually be made in the future. Basically, she's kind of a god around here. Hopefully you're talking about the original Japanese animated series and not the one that was put out by DeK, you know, like the Street Fighter cartoon, because, just like the Street Fighter cartoon, that Darkstalkers cartoon by DeK Entertainment was bad. She's the AI at the core of the system that runs the world. Yeah, she is, but Cubia always comes out of nowhere and we have to fight off against it in really painstakingly hard battles. I am only part of the world's management system. Kai, tell me, what is this noise I feel? Like the waves from before? I'm scared of them. Hey, it is better than Mortal Kombat Defenders of the Rail. Oh, yeah, I would say so. But still, it's just those cartoons based off the fighting games that were done by Deke Entertainment. They're just not my cup of tea. I mean, they were fun for what they were back then, but just looking at them now, they're outdated. I guess that's what I'm trying to get at here. Wait a second. Come on, you need to be stronger than that. Noise? Was that what Nato was talking about? The mystery solved it is. Those scary things are Fadooms. Really? But if you're talking about Sonic SAT-AM, yeah, that's the only good one that holds up really well even for today's standards. It's definitely like in the top 5 or top 10 animated cartoons of all time. Yeah, Sonic SAT-AM, that's still A+ material, which they would I mean, I really wish they would continue on with that series somehow, but unfortunately they can't, and the comic book line is already done. The one that was done by Archie Comics that continued the story after SAT-AM. But, yeah, hopefully it'll actually make a comeback in another way, shape, or form somehow. Ah, here comes Nato. Excuse me, let me explain everything to Aura, Kite. Fadooms? Now I understand. I want to return all of you to your own realms. The world is currently in a very unstable state. Well, yeah, the world is in the MMO, the world is in a really bad state in the dot hack series, pardon me. Well, I heard there was a curse. Yeah, but I will log everyone out via an external server and return you to reality. An external server? That was brought upon anyone who makes a Sonic TV series. Didn't know that. But at least whatever new Sonic TV series that comes out, hopefully it's a lot better than Sonic Underground and especially Sonic X. Our server in Ginza is currently the one that is the most stable. Alright, thanks a lot, Aura. Well, guess we'll be logging out. See you guys around. We can't do much besides cheer you on, but I hope you make it home okay. Well, I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna stick with us for quite a long while, since we are in a big adventure. Thanks for all the help, y'all. Adios! Hard to believe that guy's just a teenager. He's way more mature than I am. Well, the first person died making Sonic SAT-AM. The second person died making... Ooh, yeah. If a third person were to make Sonic SAT-AM, would they still be alive? I'm pretty sure that they would. I mean, Sonic SAT-AM really can't be considered a cursed series to make. Learning a lesson or two from him, maybe? Yeah, well, off to Ginza, I guess. Or anytime you're ready. Right. Goodbye. Transport! Alright. So, we actually got ourselves we got ourselves some new items that we can actually get in our possession, and we got ourselves, you know, a brand new thing to increase our attack up a bit more than usual. Who needs the experience trainer a lot? I am assuming that they will. 20% increase in obtained experience. This jacket offers great experience. Okay, yes, definitely do that. Give you the fashionable lip cream. I'm pretty sure you're gonna need that, guys. If anything. But you guys attack strong, like everybody else. Anyway, let's save our progress and see how far along we get with the rest of Chapter 9. Anyway, let's go ahead and proceed to the next stage. Lady Do! You're going to handle this yourself? I figured it would be a good change of pace. The third person died making Sonic Underground. Oh my god. Oh, the first person died making the Adventures of Sonic that... Fourth person died after making Sonic X for that. Jesus! If anything, yeah, I would say that's definitely a curse. But hopefully that doesn't happen to, you know, whoever is directing the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Due to unknown circumstance. Oh, okay. Besides, if your story is true, this is getting quite interesting. Usa sa 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 sa. You sure about everything you told us, Sisso? But of course! I have no reason to lie! I saw it with my own eyes! Very well. Off we go, then. Alright. We're back in the real world now. I can feel the difference. Oh, but there's only half of you here. True enough, so this is Ginza, huh? No, it only happens to the people making a Sonic TV series. Oh, well, whatever the next series comes about, I really hope they don't die whatsoever, because if that really is the case, then that really sucks. The real world? In that case, why are we here? We're still in our PC bodies. What happened to my real one? I don't know, or as an AI. Maybe this is just how she gets her giggles. I don't think she would mess around with this sort of thing, Xiaomu. I think we got other people to worry about here, too. Oh, the next person is the person making Sonic Boom TV series. Well, let's hope that that person doesn't die either with Sonic Boom, the TV series Sonic Boom, because the TV series Sonic Boom is actually not that bad, but the video games, ugh. It's like Sega really dropped the ball with rushing those games out instead of, you know, giving the time and effort for the quality to shine in those games, so that way they'd actually turn into something phenomenal. But instead, we got pieces of crap games. Even though Sonic Boom Fire and Ice on the 3DS was actually more of a redemption, if anything, but still wasn't enough. Well, can't be helped. Well, I guess you do have a good point there, Kaiser. Yeah, something's up. Where's everyone else? They're in a different location. This is Japan, huh? Are we in Ginza? It seems like Japan to me, but this city looks awfully old-fashioned. Ah, is that... We're actually inside the Sakura Wars world. It is! That's the Imperial Theater! Yeah, the headquarters of the Imperial Assault Force, the real McCoy! What? So we've been sent here... So we've been sent to the 1920s with both of you? Oh, Aura, you mischievous AI, you. This isn't just a prank. Now we're going back and forth in time, too! Hang on. We got trouble here. Well, are we gonna be seeing others like Jean and Xiao Yu, or like Dante and Dmitri Maximoff? Hopefully, since they need to come back to us. Ooh. Look at that! Ooh, a lot of dragons. What the... Look at all of those monsters! Those are our foes, the Kuma. Or the Coma. I thought they had been wiped out. Okay, so the Coma, they're actually from Sakura Wars. And they covered up the curse incident with the fake news of Sonic Saiyajin being overshadowed by Power Rangers. Huh. I didn't know that there, Kaiser. My knowledge actually is increased a lot more based on that. The rest of the gang's on the other side. Oh, this isn't good at all. Well, looks like we're stranded. Want to try fighting our way through? Yep, slash and run, the way I always do it. Wait, what's that? A rift in space? Ugh. More trouble. Ugh. Not good. Not good. Who are you? That ring behind you. Are you... Yeah, as you can tell, I'm actually getting pretty tired. You met the Bellanos brothers, I understand. You met the Bellanos brothers, I understand. You guessed it. My name is Du Flabellum of Oros Flux. Trust me, only a select few people know of the curse. Yeah. Oh, great. I wish I could go home. Go home if you want. I don't care. We're apparently in Japan after all. Well, me, you seem very, go get 'em with that type of attitude, whereas Kogoro is just more the laid-back type, like usual. Even now, there's a power in the world, the power to cross over boundaries. Oros Flux, or Oros Floaks. You're messing with the boundaries between worlds for some evil scheme. You got it, more or less. Not that you're able to do much of anything about it. My ancestors in the Tenzai family fought against villains like you. You think I'm not worthy of that name? Yeah, you better not underestimate Kogoro too much. I see. Not too bad looking a man guarding that girl, are you? Oh yeah, they're wanting to capture me really badly. Yep, he's my bodyguard and personal tutor. Music note to add to that. So we'll need to deal with him before we can take you away, eh? Well, no, don't take her away. We don't want her to end up as a damsel in distress for the rest of this game. It's settled then. Take me away? Oros Flux, or Floaks. At least we have a name now. What are they trying to do? First that rift in Roppongi, and then the world. And now here, everything we've gone through. Are you behind it? Not behind it, exactly. We are very keen observers, however. Observers? Who are you, anyway? Oh, perfect erotica. Frank West strikes again. He actually would be making a killing when it comes to Dead Rising in that particular fashion. Not human, I could tell that much. We were born from ones who seek to merge all together, you could say. Merge all together? Oh, it's nothing to worry about. You'll see soon enough. What's all this boundary stuff you're talking about? Just as it seems, the boundary lines between worlds and eras. All of time and space runs on the same axis, divided into little compartments. Little compartments, you say? Something that you can stick in your pockets? Probably not. You could say. I don't follow you all the way, but you're up to something I know. I want to hear more about this, even if I have to beat it out of you. Oh, you tell him, Kogoro, or you tell that woman, Kogoro. Ooh, scary. Why don't you try? I'll be happy to spar against you. Hey, what's going on over there? We're pretty much swamped by monsters over here. Everyone okay over there? Good. We're kind of busy with a special guest here. Can we do something to get this wall down? Not from outside. You have to be in the command room to lower the barricade. I'm guessing the wall's there to keep monsters from invading that building. Yeah, you guessed it right, Kite. They aren't about to lower it with all these bad guys lurking around now. Guess we'll just have to cull their numbers a bit. A special guest, I'm very honored. But I don't think all the actors have arrived quite yet. Alright, enough foreshadowing. Just stay where you are, okay? Alright, so the chapter doesn't get started fully until we actually progress even further. But the thing is that we're going to need to lower the gate, but I'm pretty sure that there's going to be another event that's going to take place to where we actually meet some more characters before the chapter officially starts. But yeah, this is going to be quite a doozy, going through this whole charade. Skill. Oh, we could take care of this one if we're at it. But they probably... No, they don't even have any defenses on them, I don't think. We should be cautious about this one, and definitely looks like Ridley Scott's Alien in a sense, or in an evolved form. Looks very grotesque. Oh, nice critical there, Black Rose. Oh, nice critical there, Kite. Oh, got another critical in. But still wasn't enough to actually take it down, due to unforeseen circumstances. Jeez. Die in very deadly, unforeseen ways. Man. But hey, hopefully it doesn't happen to the guy who's doing Sonic Boom TV series. Or else you can say that that's not going to be a pretty picture for, you know, for him whenever that time is. Alright, got the KO on that, so... Well, it will and can happen. Ugh. They said the curse was placed by a shaman from Africa who was visiting a family in an area where Sega of America was doing tryouts for the Sonic TV series. That was until the director of the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog TV series accidentally bumped into the shaman and caused him to injure himself and place a curse on anyone who make a Sonic TV show to a tragic and dreadful death. Jesus! I can't even imagine, you know, just from you saying that there, Kaiser, it almost sounds like it's a creepypasta of some type. Anyway, enough talking about that. Let's just continue on with the game. You probably need to get over there and assist Kite in every way possible. I wish it was. Yeah, I gotta get to sleep. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, hey, if you gotta get to sleep now, Kaiser, I want to say thank you so much for joining in on the live stream. It was really great talking to you, so definitely be on the lookout for more live streams coming from me in the future that you're not going to find anywhere else, which I will have another live stream for tomorrow night that you can join in for. This is going to be quite a turn for us to go through. Going up against these guys that look like an evolved form from Ridley Scott's Alien. And this is creepy. Alright, let's get this Koma Kagezume. Ooh, it's got some defenses on it. I guess you could say it does have some pretty good defenses on it if it's in purple like that. Yeah, that wasn't enough to take it down. Phooey! But you did get up to level 7, so that's at least a good thing for you. And Rosy Red Kata is a new skill. Okay. Alright, that turn is over. Still? Nothing? Well, I guess we're just gonna have to do what we can to actually, you know, take them all down without there being any problems whatsoever, but yeah. This is gonna take some time to get through, but I don't know if we're gonna be going through this whole battle as is, because, like I said, I will need to be going to bed sometime pretty soon, because got a big day tomorrow with capturing more footage of Final Fantasy XII Revenant Wings, and that's coming along very nicely. About 40% through the whole game, but there's still a lot more to cover. But hopefully I will be able to get done with it this weekend so I can go on to Final Fantasy Tactics A2 Grimoire of the Rift, as that's the last game that I will be capturing footage for to complete everything that's in relation to Final Fantasy XII and all games set in the world of Ivalice. Oh, nice one, Leanne. But still wasn't enough to take it down. I probably could have done like a critical hit, but that's okay. Well, not a critical hit, but like a cross attack. Okay, we need to take care of one, so we'll take care of you. Oh, I was too late. But we got it. That enemy's down for good. Oh, we can't even destroy that? That blows. Yeah, we're gonna be in this area for quite a while. Alright, got the KO on it. But we did get it. And hey, they got themselves a level up to level 8. They did need to get some more experience so that way they can level up more. Because that was kind of ridiculous that they weren't even getting a level up whatsoever. Full defend. Might as well. Ka-da! Finally, take care of this thing. Naneko's finishing move it is. Nonoda! Alright. Okay, we'll see how far along we get in this chapter before we end up having to close it off for the night. But we did get them up to level 11, so that's pretty good. Gosh. How many more of these things that look like they're from Ridley Scott's Alien are there inside this place? Quite a lot. But still, very nuts. Oh yeah! Ton end. Still? They're not done yet? Man. Is there any place that we can actually find that will actually get us to where we need to be? And I don't think so. So we're just gonna have to play it as is. Please tell me you're gonna get it. Oh, satisfactory. Satisfactory taking that thing down. We might be able to get through this just fine. But then again, that really depends on how many more of these enemies we can defeat before the actual chapter starts. Cool. Yeah, those enemies that we were fighting off against from over the railing, yeah, like I said, I keep stressing the fact that they look like an evolved form from Ridley Scott's Alien, but, you know, they could be anything. Look like devil xenomorphs or whatnot. Devil xenomorphs. Kind of has a good ring to it when you think about it. There we go. Now that's the kind of teamwork we actually want to see take place. Got you. But we are taking him down like a bunch of, just a bunch of small fry. Do I see any other trump cards actually taking place? Possibly. But only one way to find out. But yeah, we're going to be doing a lot, we're going to be doing a lot of attacking to get this enemy taken down for the count, and which we obviously did. And we don't even need to use the special attack. Uh-oh, I better give Eliza a call soon. Yeah, you better give her a call soon. I mean, how much longer until, well, I mean, will it be until the baby is born? Your son. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to defeat it with what attacks we have. We might need to use our special. Oh, no, we actually did get it, so that actually worked out well in our favor. Seems like they're pretty strong now, our characters, for where they are. Looks like their attack has went up quite significantly. Well, somebody's going to be doing a special attack at some point. Oh, that was too fast. I got too greedy. There's no replacement for daily training. Alright, they're at level 8. So they actually got more than what they bargained for. Oh, full defend. What's your skill? Range attack, okay. Nothing. We can't even use anything. That was a waste. There we go. Now we can get some fighting down. Kind of makes me wonder with Dead or Alive 5 if they're actually going to be bringing back any of the Virtua Fighter characters, but who's to say that they probably will or will not, but I don't know. Or, you know, Sega might say, you know what, I think it's now time for us to get on with our next game in the Virtua Fighter franchise, because it's already been far too long since Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown. Quite the death grunt noises you're actually making to fight off against us. Man, it's taking away a lot of our cross points. Boy, yeah, this is getting us nowhere. Not so fast! Ah, that voice! Ah, the gate is opened. Yep, so there's Ichiro as well as Sakura. Yep. Mr. Ogami, Ichiro Ogami, and Sakura. I guess Sakura is the main character of Sakura Wars. Is that Commander Ichiro Ogami? Shinjiro's uncle? What? Not just Koma, but Erika too? And Gemini from the New York Star Division. Oh yeah, more of those cretins, and oh boy. Long time no see, Ichiro Ogami. Or should I just call you Ogami? Who's that? You know her? You know her, Ichiro? No, why is this happening? Ayame! It can't be! You were... Didn't I tell you before? The Ayame you know is long dead. I am the Kuma, Ayame! The strongest of Kuma, born under the red moon. Is that Ayame Fujieda? But this is crazy! You were killed no less than twice! Well, you never know what will happen in this world, hee hee. Gosh. She does definitely look like a vampiric succubus, kind of like Morrigan, if anything. I know what I must do. But Ogami! Sakura, this has to be done. We smite evil and pave the way for justice. That is the Imperial Assault Force. Justice over evil, so yes, Chapter 9 has officially gotten started. My, how brave. Try not to have too much fun with this, Ayame. I won't, assuming I can hold myself back, hee hee hee. She's from the Makai, the demon realm. She's not gonna go down easy. You can hold your own against the Kuma. I had best hold nothing back. Yeah, yeah, you sure ain't. Oh, another erotica. Is she serious about letting loose with those bunker busters? Something tells me you two aren't completely focused here. Well, yeah, because you're seeing a huge vampiric succubus with her tatas being exposed. Or cleavage being exposed, then yeah, they wouldn't be that very focused, now would they? Me. Ayame. She's definitely a demon, but I wonder what her story is. She is our enemy, one that I thought we had defeated. And now she's back? Perhaps this has to do with the Beastmen returning to Paris as well. What? Paris is in trouble too? Yeah, we were fighting this rabbit beast who called himself Sisso. Sisso? But we beat him in battle at the Eiffel Tower! No, she's right. That was definitely one bad bunny we were up against. Erica, who are these people? It's a long story. You see, last month, Gemini and I were to meet up in Paris, and... Erica! Later, okay? We, come from a faraway land, one that's kind of like Japan. We ran into Erica and Gemini during our travels, and they helped us out in battle. Really, Gemini? Yep, they're all great folks, so don't be afraid to trust them. Alright, we'll work in tandem in this fight. Good idea. We may need all available resources to deal with Oros Floaks. Thanks for your quick decision, Commander. Right, time to sweep up the Kuma in front of our Imperial Theater. Here we go, Ogami. I didn't ask for this, but it must be done. Ogami. So we have to defeat Ayame, but we are defeated if Kogoro and me, or Ichiro and Sakura are defeated. Ooh, bad. Ouch. Looks like you got a lot of damage there, Chun-Li. But, yeah, if anything, I think we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna close off this episode for tonight, because we did definitely make a lot of progress here, and truth be told, I'm already getting tired as is, so I want to go ahead and end off this live stream for tonight, and be back for you all tomorrow night with the next game that I decide to present. Whether it will be a return to a Hat in Time, or probably more so with Devil May Cry, the first game, but we'll have to see about that. But if anything, I definitely think it's going to be returned back to the first Devil May Cry that we will be returning to for our next live stream, so you all be on the lookout for that if you can. Anyway, guys, if you like social media, or if you like what you see, then be sure to hit that follow button right above the video player, so that way you're notified via email of whenever I go live with my live streams. And also, since I'm a Twitch affiliate, you can also hit that subscribe button right above the video player, so that way you can subscribe to either tier of my custom emotes, so that way you get access to use them in my streams through the Twitch chat. And one of them's $4.99, but I mean, tier 1 is $4.99, but it's free if you have Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime. Tier 2 is for $9.99, and tier 3 is $24.99. So with tier 1, you get access to one emote. With tier 2, you get access to both the first and second emotes, as well as the one that's in the third tier. You get access to all the emotes that I have available at this time. So, and if you like me as a content creator on YouTube, then be sure to follow me on youtube.com/RRPGReviews. I do reviews, retrospectives. I archive my live streams from here on Twitch onto my YouTube channel, as well as do the side quest videos, which are opinion piece videos where I am in front of a camera talking to you all. If you also like social media, then be sure to follow me on facebook.com/RRPGReviews, as that is my Facebook fan page. And you can also follow me on Twitter, where my URL is twitter.com/RRPGReviews, and my handle on Twitter is @RRPGReviews. So whichever social media site that you guys tend to favor the most, then you can guarantee that I will be live stream, or that I will be posting on both those social media sites at the same time, since they are connected. But truth be told, if you want to get a quicker way to get access to those locations, then be sure to scroll down the video player of what you see, so that way you can actually click on those links that I have placed right below the video player. And you can also see ones that are for the Geek Fighters Twitch page, as well as their Discord, which I am a part of the Geek Fighters, by the way. So be sure you check out our Discord and join us to be a part of that community, since we do live streams every Saturday, in which we will be returning to what's the name of that game? El Shaddai: Ascension of the Metatron. We'll be returning to that game. And you can also follow, and you can also click the link to our Twitch, so that way you can follow us there as well. And also follow the individual Geek Fighters Twitch pages for both Fighter Chaos and 16-Bit Jeff, as they're also shown right below the video player, the banners for their locations too. So anyway, I got to get off here for the night. As I said, it's getting pretty late. I'm getting pretty tired, and I'm sure a lot of people are also getting pretty tired in the chat too, and they're ready to actually go and do other things for the time being. And so anyway, like I said, I will be back tomorrow night at the same time as tonight, which is 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, and we'll return back to the original Devil May Cry. So until then, I just want to say you all have yourself a very good morning, a very good afternoon, or a very good evening. But for the most part, you all have yourselves a very fantastic day. So this is Double RPG signing off by saying Godspeed and game on, gamers. Peace out.